He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They're testing the right side here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's James.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, to take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Right back to the well. Kearney on the Jets. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the air, it's Vance. Pocket breaking down. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They end his drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in those situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. Unloads to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking downfield, it's Vance. Got room to work. Quarterback gets past the marker.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They took it 68 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Give to the running back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Turns it loose deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 24 over Texas State.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Vance. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Clark. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got it behind the line. It's Saunders. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback's got the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Saunders. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Now adjusting. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Vance. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clark. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give to the left. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. On first down from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air. It's Duggar. Now improvising. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Vance. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Caught in the backfield. It's James. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Quick handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Vance. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 40. The 20. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
What a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting the kicker.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Benz. Unloads to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the ride. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Spins away from the defense. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go right back to him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Vance. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. There he goes! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And on third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down. A new set of downs for this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Going for it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 38 over Texas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Gets it out fast. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pressure, and it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down close.
He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Attempt to try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And the offense just going to spike it here. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The inside handoff. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Gotta find a completion on this one. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.